Hello everybody, it's King Blaine here, welcome back. We're switching games on a stream. Anybody have any votes on what campaign they want us to play? We could even start up a new one if somebody's feeling froggy and wants to see something new. Play anything. Well, that is a very brawnier response. I'm still on my thing, what? Nope. Well, it seems like play anything is currently the winning vote. I will do the next best thing. Wheel 2. USA. Alright. Let's go to this one. This is my weekend wheel. It's how I decide what games to play. But here we go. New nation. Alright. We go hit cancel, damn it. We've got Spain. Osto. France. I know it's a lot of switching back and forth, guys. Germany. Russia. Italy. I think that's it. I can only play the provided nations through here, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see what nation it lands on here. We fight for the baguettes. Alright, so this is going to be a France playthrough. AI opponent, random. I will create my own. They can't use any of my designs. Let's see. I don't know, mixed. Just keep it on normal, I suppose. Phone is going dead, so it's getting plugged in. Suppose I can walk people through how I do one of my things. Yeah, I'll make my fleet here in a second. France. So we do that. Now we back out to the main menu. You're going to click this file converter right up here. Now these are 0 through 4, but it's actually 1 through 5. So this right here would be 1 instead of 0. So we need this. We'll convert it to a JSON. Let me get the screen capture up here again. All right. Here we go. So you're going to go into a JSON editor. I'm going to open my file from disk. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to find the only one that's converted to a JSON. I'm going to open that. I'm going to go to players. You're always going to be at the top of this list no matter what nation you play. So here is France. We can see their money. And we'll just give it a stupid number like that with 18 zeros. Oops. Then you just slide over here. You find your shipyard. You just add a couple of 9s in there. Or you can keep it nice and simple. Like, let's see, what is that? 100,000, million, 10 million. You do both of those, you go and you hit save to disk. You just want to keep it as is. Then all you're going to do is drag and drop it into your file. And you're going to overwrite your already existing files all. So the same place you got it, you're just going to replace in destination. But that's how I get a bunch of money on my saves. No, wait. Now that's back in here, you want to convert it back to bin, and it will overwrite the existing save there. And there you go. As you can see, we've got a stupid amount of money. And we've got a big dockyard. All I'm going to do is set these all to max. I like armor. Oh, no, that is absolutely cheating. No, it is. It's 100% cheating. I ain't going to try and sugarcoat it. I want naval communications, I think. Anybody have a gimmick they want to do for this save? We could just not use any small hulls for the whole game. Or we could try and use the biggest or the smallest guns possible for everything. Go after strong army right away. I don't know what that would mean, to be completely honest. We'll put main guns on here. Oh, you want me to go for whoever has the strongest army right away off the rip? I can do that. I have a feeling our ship is going to explode as I put these gigantic guns on here. I have to ask myself if I really care. Alright, get those guns on here. I'm feeling 5-inch guns. Those ain't gonna fit up there that way. Will fit up there that way though. No, they won't. So why are you letting me put them up there if they don't fit? Honestly, we can't fit guns in that one, but we can fit them up here still. We've got 5-inch guns on this side. I guess we really don't need these 2-inch guns. We need to cut some weight somewhere, because we're using very large guns here, and they are heavy. And we still haven't even put a funnel on here. Let's go with like 9, if possible here. We're gonna see what we can get. Just a little overweight, huh? Can't make it any heavier, so we're gonna lose a funnel. And our ship's gonna be very, very, very slow. Alright. Well, we have an ironclad with really big guns. I suppose we'll make all of these ironclads. We'll see how we can move stuff around here to fit more. That's as far back as that goes. We'll put that right there. We can move this up actually. That lets us push everything on the ship back further. Nine, 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 one, 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 nine, nine. Still overweight. We can switch to compound, barbette, citadel. Now I can see aft weight's only off by 2.8%. If I try moving this to the front, our tonnage is gonna go up. I might be able to move some of it. We could try and move that all the way up there. See, now we're getting 4 weight. At the start of the game, I can't use 4 centerline guns. See, it only leaves me a max of 3. I can move it right there. That gets rid of both the fore and aft weight. Still do got to figure out what I'm going to do about the tonnage, though, because we need a little bit more weight. I'm not sure where to get it. Try dropping the fore and aft belt to 7. Dropping the main belt to 8. Does get us the weight needed. Since nobody had any suggestions on gun calibers or anything, I obviously did decide to just go with bigger is better. Iron battleship, that's not how I do that. And these 3 ships are probably going to be the mainstay of our fleet for a very long time. I don't plan to go crazy making more ships. I'm just going to see how far we get with just these. Well, these are battleships. They're very, very early battleships since they are still quite literally ironclads. But these are nonetheless battleships. If it's a light or scout, 6 would be best. Oh, you mean 4 other ships. Got it. Right there. I have a campaign right now on my channel, the Japanese campaign. We're still using the 1890 battleships in 1921. We recently just sunk a fleet of like 30 destroyers and a bunch of torpedo boats and stuff with only 5 ships. Even an obsolete battleship is still a battleship. And it performs well enough. Now I'm going to do a very French thing. I'm going to forgo a lot of my armor in this early game. Just so I can have more firepower. Not a very wise decision, but it's what we're going to be doing. "32 knots. That is a fast ship. I always go the polar opposite. All of my ships are always slow. And yes, to shave weight, the deck armors are usually the biggest things to save on. And in the early game, they're the easiest thing to lose as well, because they have the least impact on your ship. Ooh, you maxed the belt armor. What kind of guns were you using? You couldn't have had that much firepower. That or you shaved everything off of your superstructure, your conning tower, and your decks. 11 duels, 1910, maxed belt armor. How many main guns did you have? This could be the last ship we're designing. We don't need lesser ships. This campaign for the French, I think, is going to be a battleship-only campaign. I'm feeling like that'll be fun. Max placement left beam and draft normal, making it long as possible. I know what your hull you're talking about. Yeah, you can't do that anymore. Unfortunately. 'Cause that was fun to do. Nine, 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 one. Conning tower 1.5. It was fun having and outrunning. It was, yeah. All the updates these days makes it hard to get ships that fast. Not impossible, not even close to impossible. But it is a little bit harder than it used to be. Put that there. Originally it was around 24 knots. See, my ships are all originally 15 knots. Trying to crack down on that or wait. I think that's the best I can do. It's the best I can do for fixing the 4 weight. Got that fast because of upgrade armor making it lighter and better engines, boiler, and funnels. Got to that eventually. Yeah. You get all them upgrades, eventually you're going to get something good. Maybe I'll make one ship, because I got one ship that's fun to use for this nation. France has this little dinky ship right here. And this little dinky ship right here is tiny. Because it is a small torpedo cruiser that I do not ever use torpedoes on. Instead, I make it my anti-torpedo boat ship by just coating it in 2-inch guns. We can make it a little bit bigger, a little bit faster by cranking these. We'll worry about speed and range after. So we still gotta get a tower and everything on here. I need to have at least one main gun. This ship can be fun with dual 5 turrets, say 3 or it can be fun. I have done that exact thing with this ship. But like I said, I'm going to do something a little different. This ship is normally made out of paper, no matter how you do it. We're going to do the exact opposite. Get rid of some more 4-weight. Bring the engine all the way up. We do not. I guess we really don't need that gun. And we could put this gun like right in the middle. Or even on the front. We put this gun like right here. We crank its armor down. Contemplating how I'm going to do this.
Where that code is.
There we go. Can't make this gun really any lighter until I do this and get rid of its accuracy. I could reduce the deck armor. This is fitted with lots of 2s. Like I said, that gun up there is just I'm forced to have a gun. I'm trying to figure out the cheapest way to put it on here. Oh yeah, you can take the torpedo boat, you can line it with 4-inch guns, and just send them. I've done that in a lot of my campaigns as well. Hell, they can melt down battleships with enough HE rounds. Because you can pack 30, 40 of them in a fleet. So you just send fleets of 20 of them around and they'll sit there and sink everything. Gets us within weight. Alright. So there's our gun. Has less range than our 2-inch guns, which is hilarious. And we're just going to name this ship Little Guy. Not going to be fast. It's not going to be strong. But it is going to do stuff. Alright, let's see. I want southern France. Northern France. Western France. Give me a second. I'll check and see what your message was. Since the phone went dead, it's a little bit harder to check. See, we want to send some all the way over to our other holdings. Here it is, Cambodia. Why not make sure your engine efficiency at 100, making it speed up and slow down faster? Why not? Because I had no weight left to even try and mess with that ship. There was no feasible way to get 100% efficiency out of this ship right now. Alright, and we want to start the game by telling whoever has the biggest navy to go fuck themselves. British! Fuck you. That's what I was afraid of. Over the max crew limit. So we'll only be able to send 4 of these out. 3 of these out. I don't like them flash fire chances. But ain't no way around it. Set them to a high repair priority. Send these ones right here. Same thing, give them a high repair priority. Southern France is CLs, can just chill in there for now. Since we're trying to go to war with British right away, we know exactly where we want to put stuff. Right now, I still just want to keep surrounding the British. Is mainland here. Over here, we have battleships. We want to take this from the British as soon as we can. Perfect. That took about 40 minutes to get everything started and a couple of ships made. Come on. Bunch of people in my house. Stupid fucking people. Bringing more fucking people into my house. That gets annoying. I need beer. Oh. Nope, that's an empty. If your family goes to prison, do not let them move in with you when they get out. Bad idea. Poor life decision I made. Ooh. Colonial conquest already. Do not mind if I do. Fuck you, France. Or not. Wait, I'm France. I don't care. But fuck you, British. Now, I am trying to rush naval communications here. I need to be able to have a bigger task force. British. Fuck you. There's crew training. The British really don't like me. They really don't. Now, obviously, with all the cheated money and cheated tonnage, I could just sit here and spam out 100 ships. Like, I have 20 battleships and 20 light cruisers. Well, here's Germany right here, the other AI, with 22 battleships, 7 heavy cruisers, 8 light cruisers, 9 torpedo boats. It's like, I could have spammed out a lot more shit. But I don't like to build more than 5 of one battleship, because I prefer to send them in a fleet together. They don't need cover. And for the light cruisers, I try to send them around in fleets of 10 or 15. And I don't plan to make any more ships. Like, this is... I'm going to try and get as far as I can with just these 4 ships. I might bend that rule a little bit. I might go until like 1895. And that'll be my limit on making anything new. Because there's a couple more hulls that I think I want to get. Forgot to insult the British. Let me do that now. There you go. I remembered to insult them that time. Yeah, have that port. The ironclad ones can move over here. I want to get them out of southern France. What are we getting here? Nose fuse. Turret traverse speed, that'll be a good upgrade. That'll be a good upgrade. And we want to refit ships as often as we can to try and eliminate all of the defects. But it's a roll of the dice chance every time you refit a ship, whether it gets rid of a defect or not. And right now our ships are riddled with defects. But we will slowly change that, as well as slowly add armor. But there we go, there's a 2-month refit. I should have messed with that 4 weight. Should have moved that turret around. Want barbats up to 10. At least. Because we do not want our 12-inch guns to explode. They will sink our ship when they do. We also want to get all of our ships up to like 9, preferably, armor-wise, for the main belt and aft belts. From there, we can work on other stuff, but aft weight offset, alright. This ship, not a lot of anything's going to change on. That's all can change here. And yeah, the small funnel weighs 15 tons. We don't even have 15 tons. And one small funnel is only going to give us 8.4% more efficiency. We do have 1 single ton. We could try and put this in here. That's going to throw off our balance. And right now our ship's balanced. Doesn't have any fore or aft weight, so we're going to let it go. Just going to let it ride. Whatever ships are in a port right now can be upgraded. These ships up here, I forgot to move back to their port. But yeah, we're just going to have a lot of that. A lot of quick refits. Because if we are going to use these ships for a very long time, and they're going to be our mainstay, we can't have them having mass defects that are going to cause mass problems and mass casualties. Basically, if it can happen in mass, we don't want it to happen. I forgot to work on this ship. I just forgot to click on it. Why do you not fit now? Weird. I want all my deck armor to hit 2. And my structure to hit 2. If I can get all this stuff to 2, I'll be happy. Because then I can work on getting all the turrets to 2 inches. And once that's all 2 inches, I can start adding on to the belt again. 2 inches is plenty, just 1 inch is not enough. We'll do a big upgrade when we get nickel steel armor. And that triple expanse steam engine as well. Coincidency rangefinder, that is something I need on all of my ships. We might as well give it another turn and put nickel steel armor on at the same time. Let me back out really quick. 2 of these never got their upgrade. Now we can do that. Yeah, we will try and move this around to reduce that 4 weight a little bit. That's best I can do there. Triple expanse. Nickel steel. And coincidency rangefinder. We've got any weight left over, which we do. We want to get all this up to 2 inches, like I said. We want that to be 1 inch. We almost have all these to 2, and then I'll be happy. We'll start adding on the belt armor at that time. Now we got that ship upgraded. Trying to run through these as fast as I can. We want to try and get these all to 9 inches before we start worrying about getting other stuff up. Okay, now we need to work on 3.
Got one of these Pepsis.
Yeah. I want the inner deck to be 1 inch. Alright, that one's done. Yeah, since I do have an idea of what I'm doing here, I am able to try and rush through these a little bit. This is gonna say they're fucked up every time we work on this ship, isn't it? Got it. I'll get used to that. I have this ship still firing all HE. Matter of fact, this thing doesn't have... I fucked up on this ship. I fucked up kind of bad. I want 12 on the barbette. Go. Forgot to do little guy. He's just a little guy. I forgot about him. I'm interested to see how this ship's going to perform. Looking forward to it even. Because 2-inch guns really just don't pack the biggest punch. Alright. If any of these do 3. You do. You do 3.5. I can't make it any better. So we're getting 1 point there. No, that's fucked. We'll slowly try and get the accuracy of this cannon back up to at least the 5,000 meter range, like these ones. Personally, I'd love to just not have a gun there, but I gotta have one. Game won't let me have none. There's torpedo protection. Now have to go on all of our ships. Politics. British. Fuck you. Come on. That's our GDP. Yeah, why not? Fuck submarines. Politics. Can't do that yet. Ship design. Get these other 2 ships refit. We'll delete the old designs so our page is not as cluttered up. $18.91 so far. Fuck Japan, I don't care. White powder, my favorite.
Don't come out of your bed. Get in your bed.
White powder is one of my favorite unlocks in this game. Hands down. I use it for like 30 in-game years. Because compared to all the powders you're going to get for the next 30 fucking years in this game, it's safe. It's reliable. And it gives a lot of good shits while being 10% lighter. And if you're going to run increased ammo capacity, that matters. Now we want to get the barbette to 12. Once the barbette is at 12, we'll start getting these up to 12. And then the main turret. Really, we should get the turret up before we get the hull. Honestly speaking, you should. But yeah, white powder is awesome. Forgot to put an anti-torp belt on. So we'll just, we'll skip that for a little bit. We'll put it on when we get another upgrade later. We'll skip it on all of our ships for now. I don't want to exit this time. I just want to go to the next ship. Yeah, like I said, I am definitely refitting these a lot more than you really need to. But like I said, I'm trying to get the flaws off of my ships so that they don't just explode violently. I don't like the violent explosions unless they're happening to the enemy. Then I love them. Yeah, I called it. This thing's going to be a pain in the ass every time for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it is. It's already got 12. That little guy. This ship having this many guns, white powder should affect the weight a good bit as well. Yes, it did. Alright. Now we're going to start putting armor on these guns so that they don't explode violently as well. It's a process. It is definitely a process. I forgot to set all these to upgrade. Going through this many refits already, though, we should have gotten rid of a couple of the flaws, at least. Hopefully we've gotten rid of anything that's just explosions. With those light cruisers, not really. No flaws, no flaws. Almost no flaws. So that one, the roll of the dice has been very generous. These ones aren't bad either. They're all down to less than 1%. So the flaws are definitely getting fixed. Ideally, we want to see this flash fire chance plus 0.0% when they're completely fixed and the flaws are gone. That's what we're looking for. Why does British like me? I'm literally doing everything in my power to insult them at every chance I get. You don't understand. It went up again. Why does it keep going up? I want to fight the British, not befriend them. It went up again to 34 from 28. Yeah, sure, Denmark, you can have one of my ships. Ooh, 13-inch guns. That could be fun. Could be fun. We have the space to fit them on these ships. Trying to think of the tonnage, though. Alright, we can take that off. I want to research. What do I want to research? We're using big guns, so we really don't need really, really good shells. So let's just throw our points into big guns, I guess. After the month, try and finish something else instead. I'll put it into explosions for 1 month. I gotta use the pisser, I think. Beer's fighting back. There's induced draft boilers. Yeah, we'll throw our points into big guns. And we'll get rid of all of our old designs again. I can't get the British to fucking fight me. Alright, which one of these is the worst? I didn't originally want to move these away from France. Or not France, up there, but I think we're going to. The second I do, shit's gonna happen up here. Yeah, I gotta use bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. Alright. We get set back down here. I'm trying everything I can to fight or start a fight here. It's not fucking working. It causes maximum tension during peacetime. Welding, that's a good upgrade. Trying to remember where this was. In here. No. I don't remember what where I don't remember where it was. Forget it. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, it's good for the GDP. I mean, I'm really trying to push off the British here. It's just not working. Come on! Fuck yourself. This is not going great. I was hoping to piss the British off enough to be at war by now. And it's just not going well. Especially since I can only insult them every other turn. I don't want to piss off Germany. I want to piss off somebody else. Trying to piss off the British. Trying really hard. Alright, I gotta do an upgrade on my ships again. They've got to get anti-torp. And fuck their fuel, or fuck their efficiency, I don't care. How much of a weight difference would this be if I set these guns up the same armor and everything? It would be a 200-ton difference. I don't think I can get 600 tons right now. We'll try and get 600 tons later. Or just rip the band-aid off and try and do it now. Let's just rip the band-aid off and do it now. Nine, 1, 10. And just see where we can get weight from. I can't think of a better idea. Might as well just rip the band-aid off now, like I said. We can always try and improve. So might as well lose what we can lose right now. Oh, I didn't mean to delete those ones. Put on anti-torp. And 1, 9. This whole ship's gonna need stuff shuffled a little bit. Unsurprisingly, 13s are just a little bit bigger and they don't fit in that exact spot anymore. It's right there. Again, let's see where we can get the weight from. Really? That shit's gonna be a pain. What guns have poor firing angle? Alright. Oh, this ship lost all of its armor. All the way down to 7 inches. Whatever. So we can always add back on. And we're early enough in the game, it's better just to lose it now than to lose it later. Worst case scenario, we go from 5-inch guns on all of our ships to 4s. And that should just about fix the problem. Oh, hey, look, that dot right there is perfect. Alright, got 13s on that ship now. Did put the anti-torp on too. So our mighty 12-inch guns never even got to fire a shot before they were replaced. Well, isn't that unfortunate? That gun caliber thing got stuck on the screen. Convert that to 1, 1, 1, 1, 7. Oh, I don't have to go that low. Ship worked better than the others.
Hey Blaine, you got blue and tell Grandma to watch him. I don't know if I'll be back tonight.
Okay. He comes back high. I'm sending him back to prison. I ain't dealing with a fucking drug addict in my house. I dealt with that last time. There we go. Got that. I can switch that to balance. That buys me another ton. All right, let's pull all of our stuff back into fucking port. Again. What are these all to Camera Bay? China took Thailand. I think it's pronounced Thailand, not Thailand. But I don't really care. So yeah. I can get all of these upgraded. That's going to be an uphill battle to get armor on them ships again while using guns that big. And I know it's going to be because I've been there and done that. I didn't even pay attention to how long the refit time was going to be this time. France like, or why does the British like me again? I am just having a hell of a time getting them to not like me. Went up again. There's Harvey armor. Whatever, no point in moving these back out every fucking time. We're not gonna go to war unexpectedly. We're just gonna sit here and keep bouncing back and forth with them. Because the AI is being a dick. Either way, we got Harvey armor. I gotta go put that on the ships. Well, what is my HE shell pin? What about if I use nose fuse? So that's too much base fuse. We'll lose some shell. Whatchamacallit for more penetration. We're using such big guns that having a much more explosive HE shell will be beneficial. That one is good. I don't think we've unlocked any better towers or anything. No. Kinda gotta pee again. Why I shouldn't drink beer when I have a bad bladder. Just gotta pee a lot. Alright, get both of these up to 7 again. Get that back up to whatever the hell I can get it to. Preferably 9. Overweight. Alright, so that's where that one's at. We put the Shell, we put the Harvey. Alright, move on to the next one. I was trying to be at war with somebody by now. I can't really press the AI any more than I have already. Unfortunately, I have been trying. Sometimes the AI just does what it wants. That one, this ship never got the nickel steel upgrade. I must have glossed over that. I don't know how I did, but I did. Now we do little guy. Harvey. And you do need more penetration. Or do I want to go the other way and just make sure you have the most chance for setting fires? For now, we'll give you... Actually, no. Yeah, go use nose fuse. Just try and set as many fires as you can. I can set up to 42. That works for me. 64. Plenty for this ship. How long have we been streaming for? 30 hour and 37 minutes on this game. Oh yeah, I told them all to go back, right? I'm gonna go pee again because, like I said, I have a bad bladder. It is what it is. It got it from drinking years ago. I'll be right back. Yeah, thanks to that bad bladder, whether it's coffee, beer, pop, or water, it'll run through me in about an hour. So, just downsides of being me, I guess. I can't get anybody to hate me. Everyone keeps raising relations. The only people that don't like me are on the other side of the fucking globe. I don't get it. My ship should be making a lot of tension being in sea control. Worse than all my other saves. It's just not working here. Do not understand. No, I don't want alliances. I need fucking war. This shit is stupid, man. Normally, every save I play, the British are trying to jump down my fucking throat from day one. I don't have them on historical, I have them on random. So they shouldn't be trying to be my AI at all costs. Or not my AI, my buddy. Ally. There's the word I was looking for. Mm, just pass a bunch of turns. That's my idea at this point. I don't have a better idea. Give me war with somebody. Fuck Italy. I'll go to war with anybody at this point. But it's fucking British. 98% like me. Fuck you. Everyone likes me. Fuck you. That piss you off? Do you not like me now? It'd be great if that worked. Nope, they're already trying to improve relations again. I should have gone with that top one because it pissed everybody else off. Yeah, that pisses them off. Reinforced bulkheads would be nice on all my ships. This one. No, I'm not being your ally. Alright, let's see. We've gotten a few upgrades. Where were they? I got reinforced bulkheads. Sure. You don't really need it, but sure. Reinforced bulkheads. Sure. More weight on this one. Whatever, that's good enough then. Should have tried to move the turret around again. Because the weight has shifted. Go to this one. Reinforced bulkheads. Okay. I still have some weight. Good enough for me. That was not all of my ships. Forgot about the other two. For some reason, I was thinking I only had the three. I keep forgetting. I have 3 ironclads and 1 normal. I don't know how I can keep forgetting this one too, because it wants to bug out every time we come back in here. Sure, I'll move you another inch forward. I did that last time too. Go to our last ship here. We do want to increase the penetration of this ship as much as we can. You know what? I'm gonna go back to really not caring if this ship is slow. Because I need to get some armor on my casemates. These things gotta have some armor. But forget it. Ship's slow. Don't care. Ship doesn't have to be fast. No! I don't want any alliances. Leave me alone. I'll do whoever I go to war with. How is the fleet working? How is the 0000? Almost all your defects are gone. Any of them that are gonna make me explode are gone. That's what I care about. All the ones that are just going to make me blow up in a gigantic fireball are gone. Because the game does prioritize getting rid of those before it goes and tries to get rid of engine weight or overweight. Thankfully. Gun base accuracy, that one sucks. Still. Who doesn't like me? Very few people. This is one of the problems of starting a new campaign. No. No. Why do they all want to be my friend? British aren't even the strongest nation anymore. I don't know what happened with Germany either. Because they're down from 22 battleships to 7. I don't know if they scrapped them or what. I haven't been paying attention to who's at war with who. I know the Soviets are now the strongest power. Aside from me, obviously. If we make it to 1900 without being in a war, I'm going to end the video. And I'm going to go back to that car dealer game. Shells. I want that. Oh. Yep. Mark II turrets. Means we have to move some stuff around, huh? Oh. Hmm. I gotta move some stuff. That's gotta creep forward a half an inch. It's not far enough forward. Turn it sideways, it still fits. I do not care what it looks like, as long as it still works. And these turrets are about 200 tons lighter. Oh, praise be. That is nice. Oh, that is really nice. All right. Oh, I like that these are so much lighter. I like the way the other turrets look more than these. But who the fuck cares about looks at the end of the day? We need effectiveness. Whatever. I don't care what the game says, as long as it still works. Weirdly shaped turrets give weirdly shaped problems. So I really prefer the way these ones looked and are shaped. I'm just glad that turning it sideways completely fixes the problem immediately. That is nice. One more battleship. These guns should also be a lot more accurate now. Yeah, 18.9, and now they are, or 1819, now they're 2122. The 3-inch guns lost their ability to have armor. The 3-inch guns lost their ability to have armor. That sucks. Kinda liked having armor on those turrets, but I guess they're lighter now. For whatever the fuck that's worth. Guess we can add 4 more because they're so much lighter. Hell, we can even put 2-inch up theirs now because the shape of their turrets changed as well. Well, ain't that fanciful? I didn't even pay attention to that on my other ships. Oh well. Not going back to mess with them. I'll mess with them when we have another upgrade to do. Now I just realized the stuff I had to upgrade, I actually don't have to upgrade on this ship. I don't know if there's anything we can even mess with here. I mean, it'll give us the generic upgrades we've gotten, like turret traverse and that stuff. Ugh. least I'm slowly preparing myself for this war that seems like it's never gonna fucking happen. If we get to 1890 with no fucking war, I am ending the video. And I'm going back to that car game to go mess with cars. That pisses everybody off. Do it. Was that the new haul I wanted? Was it like 1897 that it came out? There's the other battleships I wanted. I see. France has got all these cool battleships. Was it what I wanted? Yeah, Light Cruiser 2 I liked, because it's just a bigger version of Light Cruiser 1. But see, it has a lot less guns. Armored Cruiser 2 is pretty good. Or Armored Cruiser 1, I mean. Armored Cruiser 2 has these spots. So you may not be able to fit much anywhere else in the hull. But you can put, like these here. If you're really feeling froggy, you can even put, those there. And see, it's still got full range of fire. That's just examples. At the end of the day, we don't have the tonnage to really use this ship right now. We'll need like 8,500. Same with the Armored Cruiser 1. We need 8,500 to use this. Light Cruiser 1, we'd need 5,000 to use it. Yeah. So at some point, we'll have to build some more battleships. But yeah, it's up to Battleship 5 that I wanted. Everything that unlocks after this, I don't really care about. Because they start to go just generic fucking hulls. So, no hulls unlocked after 1890 will I build. And I will only build those other battleships. I'm just not going to build them right now. I want to try and see if I can get into a fucking war. Instead of spending my time building and then ending the video there. Besides, I've noticed a lot of people skip through the building. And they just skip to the fights. Which I cannot blame them. Building takes time. Some people just want to see the finished product and then want to fight. Never heard of them. Fuck the Spanish. And I did unlock those battleships before 1895. I've just been rolling through turns. I didn't pay attention to the unlocks. I unlocked them quite a while ago, actually. Yeah, I unlocked them in like 93 or 94. So those are the hulls I was talking about. Yeah, what comes next, I really don't care about. They have a couple of semi-interesting, like, battlecruiser hulls, but I just want those battleships. That gives me enough fleet to conquer the world, I think, too. I think I'll be able to do it with just those, because that gives me, what? The 3 ironclads and 5 sets of battleships. So I'd have 15 ironclads and 25 other battleships. That should be enough to conquer the whole map. Fuck everybody. I don't want to be your friend. Fuck everybody. Fuck you. I'm picking everything I can pick that pisses everybody off. No. I don't want friends. I want enemies. And everybody's laying down so many fucking ships that the turns are taking forever to pass now. British, Soviets, and the Americans are all laying down a lot of stuff. Sure. Oh, finally, we got some more. Politics. Take Thailand. Send almost all of my ships down there. What I'm gonna do. Seven years of fucking peace. Shameful. Opening up fire right away, huh? Let's just have everybody shoot all their guns. This gives my guys some good experience for learning how to use their guns properly. That guy ain't gonna last long. There we go. Got everybody. Didn't even take any damage. Chinese got shit all the way up here for. Just like my Chinese ships. They don't turn for shit. They still turn better than the ironclads I have in Japan, just not that much better. Or not Japan, China. Where are the enemy at? You should be able to get through with just HE. Oh yeah. That wasn't much damage for the size of my shell, to be perfectly honest. Only a partial pin on the main belt. 8.6. Yeah, I should have gone through that main belt entirely. And how you all gonna miss? That hurt him. That did more than hurt him. That sunk him. Yeah, he gone too. Zoom in. What is that? Light Cruiser 2? 3? It might be 3, I think. Come on, one of you hit him. We got a whole lot of damage to my HE rounds and a whole lot of penetration. Just hit him. Come on, you guys got like a 25. Thank you. Yeah, that should just about do it. Don't fire any more main gun rounds at fucking torpedo boats. Just let them leave. I don't care. We sunk everything that matters. We're gonna go till, I don't know. I do want to switch games again. I do want to go back to that car game. I was having a lot of fun. Yeah, them torpedo boats are chasing us, huh? That part I didn't expect. Oh wait, no, this is different ships. These torpedo boats ran into these ships now. I think they are. Maybe they're not. No, they're not. I've got like 2 more hours of streaming today, and then I gotta call it. This work is not canceled tomorrow. I do have to go to work in the morning, which means that I will have to get up early. Plus, I've got hamburger on my counter, thawing out. Make me some cheeseburgers. But yeah, these are definitely different ships. Come on. Where's ammo detonation? I think we're gonna go until we actually take Thailand. Once we have Thailand, I'm going to go and use the bathroom. This time I'll be gone a little bit longer. It's number 2, so it's gonna just take a little bit longer. Then we're gonna play that car dealer game a little bit longer. About 2 hours worth. Fucking hangnail again. And after that, we'll end the stream. Man, that is a tiny torpedo boat. I forgot how small the Chinese torpedo boats were. Like, they're really short and everything. They're short and stubby. There we go. Like, I don't know, 4 more turns. At least, as long as nothing happens. Convoys. Wait, they're trying to naval invade me. I needed to click on that. To figure out where they're trying to invade. No. 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 Where are they trying to invade? Right there, huh? Hmm. I'm not going to even be able to get anything down there fast enough. My ships are already moving as fast as they can. Yeah, Japan is 100% going to take that province. Which is going to give them a bunch of VP victory points. Whatever. Now they moved all of their ships out to try and go and stop me from taking the other. Which means I'm going to move all of my ships in. Sure. Ooh, that's a big fleet. Oh, shit. I hear thunder. I don't want to fight shit in this weather. Yeah, I did not want to fight shit in this weather. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Man, look at him struggling to make those turns. We need to get out of the storm. Now, thankfully, we have more firepower on our stern than we do have our front. So, this should work out great. Still, I ain't gonna be able to see shit until they're right on top of me. Can't get that hangnail out and it's bothering me. You can try and fight me again next turn. Never mind, I took Thailand. You guys did not get there fast enough to stop me. Fuck you. Well, if we took Thailand, I'm going to go ahead and leave it on a cliffhanger. We know that as soon as we start next turn, we're going to have a fairly large battle. 1 battleship, 15 heavy cruisers, 13 light cruisers, or 11 light cruisers, 13 torpedo boats. Maybe some other stuff will join in too. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to end the video here. Switch games. So yeah, I hope everyone has a good day, good night, and a good life. And take it easy out there, y'all.